learning about your book. I haven't read your full book, your latest one,
Oh,
but I've looked at it. Let's get the rise and
closer here.
fall. Yeah, the rise and fall of the Second American Republic, and you're like, we're in the third, right?
Greg is one of the few people who really gets my book, Stephanie. So
I love it.
talk to him.
I actually love it. I've started it.
Yeah.
And I was looking at when I went to get it. There was a blurb about it, and in that blurb it said that you identify key individuals, and I'm looking for those key individuals who are both were a help, and a hindrance, I guess is the best way to say, of forming American democracy. So after the Civil War. So what where can we I just want to end with something really positive with you on this in this segment. Where can we look for the people to help as we're trying to form, we're looking at the fall, but this rise and fall, right? So something will rise out of this.
Yes.
um who should we be looking to? Not, I don't want to make heroes or mythologies. I'm talking about roles, or is it community leaders? Is it from what you studied before, what you know before? Where did the folks come out of? There was a mention of some celebrities. So where did they come out of? That you would kind of have just saying, okay, here's history doing a solid for us, right? Of repeating or echoing into this third republic.
Mhm. There were so many. Some were like in Congress, right? I
Yeah.
looked to Congress. I looked to some of our Democratic leaders to stand up much more forcefully than they have done so far. One of the reasons I think we lost the elections is because they don't resist enough. They
Yeah.
don't, go out there. The Republicans are just like all over the place, even with their falsehoods and their lies. And we need to look to Congress really to check Trump. Now, unfortunately, the Republicans have a slim majority in both the Senate and the House. So Hexet, for instance, is coming up for a vote for confirmation, I think, tonight. They're scheduling it in the night, which is kind of interesting.
Of course.
And they allowed the vote to go through. And as far as we know, only two Republicans, don't want to vote for him, Lisa Murkowski and Susan Collins. And, maybe there'll be another one. But where are the heroes in Congress? I mean, look at Thaddeus Stevens, who just like through parliamentary maneuver, just basically said to these southern states trying to re-enter the union with their black codes and not wanting to accept the results of emancipation. He's like, no, you can't come into Congress. He physically barred them from entering Congress, sent them right back, and defied Johnson and impeached him. We need people like that in positions of power